Good day, human Latiosites. So this is Latios and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So let's begin. Last time we continued here in Nahat Carnival. This time we're going to keep on going. So we're taking on Thro. So I just optimized it with the Mega Mewtwo Y team. I'm going to add a +5 and disruption delay because, I don't know, it seems like I kind of want to just S-rank this thing. So let's go! Alright. If we can get the Mega Evolution off quickly, that would be kind of appreciated, but I don't know for sure if that's really going to happen. But let's at least try to break the rocks. Ooh, can we get Unknown to trigger for us? Nah, that would be too nice. Ooh, now we can get the Mega Evolution right there, thanks to Unknown. I did not bring Meloetta because Meloetta has a horrible activation rate. And Unknown is actually pretty much good enough. For the most part, so... Alright. I'm really not getting the combos I was really hoping for. I'm really not. Okay, so you know what? Maybe... If I can do this, it'll at least get a combo into the Deoxys. Not really gonna come through for me, though, overall. So that's actually unfortunate. I'm gonna go for the Mewtwo here, only because Mewtwo is kind of like Rayquaza in that, combo-wise, it does the exact same thing, only instead of using Pokemon of a different type, it uses Pokemon of the same type. Which, Rayquaza technically has more versatility, but assuming you have all Psychic types on the board and no non-supports, Mewtwo is just as good. Alright, I think we can still do this. We have, the King's gonna come through, and there we go. Alright, that's an S rank. So yeah, we probably could have done this with +5. In fact, if we had really good luck with combos, we probably could have done it itemless, but I'm not gonna push myself with that. Really not necessary. There's the S rank. Okay. Next up is gonna be Anorith. Alright. Anorith. It's a rock type. So you know what? I guess Gyarados is a safe enough bet. Combo-wise, perhaps. Could go, I could actually try it. I could try something like... I don't know what I want to do. You know what? I guess Gyarados is probably the safest Mega to go with. Ooh, Bellossom might be able to actually help us out here, to be honest. I feel like. Especially, I don't know what kind of disruptions this thing is going to go for. I can't imagine they'll be fun, though. All I know is we're going to need 10 moves remaining in the end. So, yeah, we have barriers here, so I definitely don't regret bringing Palkia. But, getting rid of the stuff in the corners, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I need Palkia to come through for me, then. Palkia is not being a pal today. Alright, Palkia, you are not being a pal today. Oh my goodness, you're not being a pal today. Okay, you are going to add more barriers, of course. Palkia, why do you hate me so much today? What did I ever do to you? Alright, here's the Mega Evolution. Now, can we get a Palkia on the top? Not exactly the Palkia I was hoping for. But, yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. If it wasn't for the stuff at the bottom, I would say maybe Mega Metagross. would be a possible answer for this, but oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? I don't even know what to do here. I need Palkia to come through for me, but I can't rely on Palkia right now. Huh. Well, you know what? We can get... I can at least get a, Mind Zap. I mean, it's not going to do all that much for us in the big picture, but... I mean, buys us some time. What is happening? How is Palkia just not triggering once? I can't get it triggered one time. I mean, I understand I'm going for maxes of 3 and all, but still. Oh my goodness, this stage is killing me. I need to go for a Disruption Delay, I think, on this stage. That is the only way I can imagine having a chance here, because if I can't get rid of the barriers, then I at least need an opportunity to, be able to, get rid of them first, and then have not to worry about them coming back. Because without the barriers, I don't think the stage is that difficult, to be honest, based on what I'm seeing. If Palkia were to come through for us, I think we would have been in a lot better shape. But we did not get the S rank this time, unfortunately. Okay, you know what? I need to reevaluate my life, I think, now. Get rid of those barriers. Okay. I'm gonna get a minimal catchability at this point, but maybe we can at least catch this thing, if nothing else. Actually, if we can beat it this turn... No, we're not... Okay, so we're gonna have a minimal catchability, which I've made my peace with. So here's the minimal catchability, 4 moves left. We would have lost if it wasn't for the +5. I'm gonna add a Disruption Delay. I think we could possibly do this without the Disruption Delay, but maybe we can catch this thing. 7%. Yeah. No way. No way. 1 in 20. 1 in 20. Anorith, you don't want to be caught, do you? 14%. We're gonna get a super catch power, though. Maybe you do want to be caught. 57%. Do you want to be caught, Anorith? Do you want to be caught? Do you want to be caught? Do you want to be caught? You want to be caught! Wow! Wow, okay, you know what? There we go. There's an attack power of 50, the rock typing, and the ability Mega Boost Plus. With that, we captured Anorith. We still need to get the S rank, though. We still need the S rank. I'm going to use the Disruption Delay. I think the same team will probably work, but I don't need Bellossom if we're going to be doing that. So I think just for the power, I'll go with, just for the power, I'm going to go with, Golurk. I think it's hilarious how I use Golurk so much now, especially considering how it started, where I, just didn't get along with Golurk. But alas, things have changed, haven't they? Alright, we have 20 moves to do this. I'm using a +5, I'm using a Disruption Delay. I need to break these things at the top. I need Palkia to come through for me. If Palkia doesn't come through, I can't do this. That's what this is going to come down to. Palkia is not coming through. I don't see any scenario where I actually succeed here, then. Here's the Mega Evolution. If I can get Gyarados to give me some decent combos, then maybe we have a chance, but... Nope. Nope. No chance. Alright, you know what? I really don't see where... I don't really see the scenario where I actually... If I can't get a big enough combo, I don't think I can actually do this. We're not getting a risk taker, we're not getting a combo more than 15. I don't think we're gonna actually, get the S rank here, even with these items. Unless we can start getting, like, more... Actually, huh. That was a nice combo there. That was a nice combo. I don't know if we can keep the combo up, though. I want to go for the risk taker, just because I don't know what else is gonna work. But risk taker is not without its, well, risks, I guess. Okay. You know what, we can keep, if we can keep these combos going, we might be able to actually do this. I don't know. Okay. Let's keep it going. Are you kidding me? Alright, we only have 3 more moves to do this, but we only have like a sliver of health left on this thing, so I'm feeling a little more confident now. We've got this. We got this. 12 moves left. We've got this. Alright. Fair enough! There's the S rank. There is the S rank. Still have 10 more stages until we can actually unlock the next, expert stage, I guess. Well, you know what? Let's move on to the next main stage. Okay, so next up it looks like we are going after Vanillite. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go for a Blaziken team. I haven't used Blaziken in a little while. I don't know. Let's do this. I mean, Mega Evolve's fast enough, I guess. Let's just hope for the best. Alright, well... gonna have some barriers to deal with, I suppose. But ultimately, I think... if we can get the Mega Evolution off somewhat fast, we might be okay. There are a few of Vanillite on the board, though. That I could probably do without. But overall, should probably be able to work with. Nothing I can do with this Reshiram right here, so I can go for the 5 Blaziken. That's unfortunate. I can do... yes, maybe we can get a Blaziken to fall there, so we got a little bit of a Pyre Boost combo in there. I would like to burn this thing, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm better off just going for the Pyre, because at least I can guarantee that. Alright, let's burn this thing. It's going to drop a gift for us, even though I have no need for it. Alright. Let's Mega Evolve this thing, and now... let's actually do this. We're not getting a burn right there, but we are going to get a, sort of almost a board wipe. Almost a board wipe. Not quite. Okay, I'm going to do this. I really can't go for a Delphox, even though I kind of want to. Actually, I can. I can do this, and... Okay. And that actually, I think, did work out for us. I think that's pretty much it. And that's game. So yeah, alright. Blaziken did come through for us. I do recommend, obviously, it looks like Reshiram is definitely going to help you out. You're not going to, if you bring Reshiram to this stage, you won't regret it. I mean, unless you're going for, like, I don't even know. But it definitely, barriers you can work around, but having the barrier bash as an option definitely helps. Blaziken did kind of well here, to be honest. Of course, obviously, Rayquaza could have also done well here, I suppose. We're going to get a little skill booster on our Vanillite. But there's the S rank. Not too complicated. We did need the +5, it seems, but whatever. Just a +5. Next up is going to be Corphish, but this is a 3-Pokemon stage. I could try Sceptile. We don't have too many moves. Well, let's, well, I could try Manectric. I don't know. I don't know which Pokemon to bring. Which Mega. I mean, I feel like Manectric is obviously a better choice than Ampharos. I could go for I guess Zekrom is a good Pokemon to bring. I could bring Verizon with the power of 4+. Yeah, I think I'll go Manectric. I'm gonna add a +5. Let's do this. Alright. So we basically have 9 moves to do this. So as long as we don't... as we wouldn't otherwise lose, we should be able to get the S rank. I think it's mostly going to come down to Zekrom breaking blocks and Manectric, well, doing what Manectric does. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. I need to get the Mega Evolution off as soon as I possibly can. Alright, so here's the Mega Evolution. It's gonna go first disruption, probably add more blocks. Blocks with ice, that's not fun. Of course, Manectric is gonna go all the way around those blocks. Well, that one block at the top with the ice. Not surprising. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Zekrom. Zekrom coming through for us. Okay, so this seems like just like a standard 3-Pokemon stage with not very many moves. I think we pretty much have this. Get the power of 4+ in here. There we go. So we would have had 2 moves left anyway, which would have missed us the S rank, but we're gonna secure the S rank here. Now we just have to catch this thing. Hopefully it has a decent catchability. I don't know if it's worth going for a Great Ball, only because we have the S rank already. So, 30%. So we're going to get a 60% chance in a Great Ball unless we can catch this thing at 30%, which we are not. So 60%, if we don't get a super catch power, I'm going to go for it anyway. Come on. You're more likely to stay in the ball than break out. You're more likely to be caught. More likely to be caught. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Alright, an attack power of 50, the water typing, and the ability Final Effort. Attacks do more damage when there are no moves left. So that's even more more intense than Last Ditch Effort. So I guess you can't use this then if you have no time left? Well, in time stages? I don't know. But with that, we have S rank captured Corphish. That's a bit, hardcore. Next up, it looks like it's gonna be Shelmet. Alright, for Shelmet, I don't know. I could go with a fire team. Or I could try a Braviary team. I don't know which is better. Either way, I think I'm going to go Rayquaza. Also, because I do have skill swappers, after a lot of thinking about things, I think I'm actually going to skill swap Ho-Oh over to Pyre. Only because I have the skill swappers, and I use Pyre a lot. I know this is going to keep Delphox from being as useful, but I kind of like the idea of having this Pyre boosted Mon. Also, since we do have these, we have these candies for the skill booster, I'm going to have a level 2 Pyre here. This way we might actually activate it. So I'm going to try this. Just for something a little bit different this way. I mean, I'm going to be using Delphox a lot less now because of this, I can already tell. But once again, this is kind of... If Delphox ends up coming out to get, like, 5 Raise Max levels, then I'm going to feel stupid for doing this. But I don't know. I felt like this was a possibility for something to do here. So, I'm gonna try this. Let's see what we can do. 20 moves, and I see Shelmet on the board. So, alright, we're gonna get a Pyre boost in there, but it's not gonna do very much. We can't burn it, obviously, because we do have the Disruption delay up. But we can at least get some damage with a Pyre, if nothing else. So, yeah, I actually kind of like having this Pyre here. I feel like it's definitely more versatile than the Power of 5 Plus has been. Also, it has a decent accuracy thanks to the level 2. And Pyre already was decent, I guess, compared to something like Sinister Power in terms of accuracy, in terms of the activation rate. So we're going to get this into a Rayquaza combo. It's not going to do all that much, though, unfortunately. But we might be able to actually keep something going. Rayquaza is probably going to end up going for the, it's going to go for... I already know it's going to go for the Shelmet at some point, but I don't want it to, but I can't do anything about that. Yeah, alright, well, you know what, at least it got rid of the Shelmet, so that's kind of nice. Alright. Trigger right there. That's actually a nice time to trigger it. It's not going to do all that much for us, I guess, which kind of is unfortunate, but I can't really do anything about that. Alright, let's do... That didn't quite work out for us, did it? Alright. You know what? I think Rayquaza is kind of the way to go. Alright. With the Pyre, this is actually kind of nice. Alright. Let's keep this up, shall we? Alright, I think we only have, like, another move or two left. Oh boy. I feel like somehow I managed to, in the end, actually mess this up. Even though I definitely shouldn't have. Alright, I think we got this. I'm pretty sure we got this. This definitely started with at least 20 moves, if not exactly 20. If we can get a decent catchability on this thing, I think we got the S rank. Alright. So 5% plus 5% plus 5 moves, 35%, 70% in the Great Ball. I think I'm willing to go for the Great Ball. 35%. It's gonna break out. 70%. More likely to stay in the ball. It's more likely to be caught than to break out. But 30% is a thing. We're gonna catch it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Pyre Ho-Oh. I definitely feel like that the extra 10 power from Ho-Oh versus Delphox did help us out. Also, the level 2 definitely made a difference as well, so I don't really regret doing this. Obviously, I could have waited until a Ho-Oh came around and gone for personal skill boosters, but I didn't really see the point of that. So, as an attack power of 50, the bug typing, and the ability T-boost. With that, we have S rank captured Shelmet. Alright, next up is gonna be Foongus. You know what? Actually, Beedrill is probably the way to go. In fact, I kind of want to use the same exact team, only with Beedrill. So I guess not the same exact team. So where is Ho-Oh? So I feel bad now Delphox is being basically replaced, more or less, because now Ho-Oh is just better than Delphox now, since I did switch it over. Okay, let's use a +5, and let's go after this thing. Alright. Oh, great. We got a puzzle. We got ourselves a puzzle. This thing is suggesting Paris. We can either do that or Foongus. I'm gonna go for the Paris. It's gonna break that rock. Let's... We're gonna need... to do something like this. It's a puzzle, so we have to do everything. And there we go. That's the puzzle. We're gonna add those disruptions. I'm gonna Mega Evolve. Get rid of those Foongus right there. Okay. Now it is time for Charizard to help us. Not gonna happen though, because, well, obviously Charizard's not gonna help us, because that would make life actually easy. Oh, we got actually a, we got a burn. We have ourselves a burn, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a Pyre boost. And the burn, and there we go. Pyre boosted burn with the Mega Beedrill. That is nice. That is what I'm talking about. Do we even need the +5? I think we did. I think we needed the +5 because of that puzzle. Starting with a puzzle. Foongus, you are definitely something. If you weren't something, you'd be something else. We're gonna catch it in a Pokeball. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. There's an attack power of 40, the grass typing, and the ability Mind Zap. With that, we have S-Rank captured, Foongus. If it weren't something, it'd be something else. So, next up is gonna be Pyroar. It looks like the male one, so I guess we will be doing that next time, I suppose. For now, I might as well go, sign in. Connecting to the internet, we received 3,000 coins as a present and 500 coins for checking in. That's kind of convenient, I suppose. Okay. Also, we've had some changes in things, like the Victini stage does more experience, does like double the experience it used to do, and Eevee apparently now just does, or at least for this week, it's only doing skill booster mediums, so that's kind of convenient, I suppose. Alright, so next time I guess we can go after the male Pyroar. That is gonna be fun, isn't it? As if the female one didn't give us enough trouble. Yay. Well, that said, I actually do like the Litleo line, so I cannot really complain. But we are going to have some special, new special stage or two next time as well. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.